Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Art Live with Light. Okay, so I think everything's live. Oh. My laptop still had its audio on. Hey there, Melon, how's it going? Let's see what we can do about getting you a melon. Also, we should ping the Discord. Glad you enjoy my voice. I do what I can. Okay, so we have pinged the Discord. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to be working primarily in Illustrator, I have a feeling. Because I think the watermelon in general will benefit from just clean lines, really. Okay, so all my monitoring things are up and everything should be fine. Let's see what we can do. So, just for some initial sorts of things, we're just going to make ourselves something that vaguely resembles a watermelon. So, we're going to want to use a lot of the space. And the question becomes, do we want half or a quarter of a melon? So we just drag this to here, get rid of that. We want to delete it using that. And then we can just use the white arrow. Of course I'm reading Chad Melon. Why wouldn't I be? Okay, so from here we should be able to rotate it without any trouble. Oh, right, because we're trying to go 45 degrees. There we go. Yeah, I saw some of the pictures. We'll get to that once we've got something resembling a melon. Because right now, I'm just trying to figure out what space we have and whether or not we can make a reasonable melon. Oh, your internet's so bad, it's buffering. It's no good. Because I want to see whether or not it works well as a quarter slice, as a half slice, totally round, slightly elliptical, stuff like that. We don't want any sort of border. Not yet. Okay. See you when you get back. New layer. Let's build it on a nice deep blue background. Yeah, that's no good. That just hurts the eyes. Dark gray. There we go. Welcome back. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to duplicate this guy. Onto a new layer. I'm gonna move it down one. It will be transparent. Right now I'm using the background color to just gauge how it looks because I'm gonna have white in here and I want to see the size of the white clearly. So we're gonna need to add an anchor right here. And move that anchor down a bit. Don't know how well that's gonna work. Am I an artist? No. I just enjoy doing things like this. Okay, copy, new layer, paste. We'll make this one a nice dark green. Excuse me, why are you... I apparently copied the wrong one. I would like this one, please. Yeah, I'm a programmer by trade. There we go. You also need to line up with all the rest of them. There we go. Probably about that thick, yeah? Okay, so this isn't quite working yet. I think we'll need to move this one out a bit. I hate the snapping. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's looking better. I think we need to move the white out a bit too. So let's move that out 2 more. And then we'll grab the white part. Grab its corner and move it out like 3. I'm glad you like the duck. Put a lot of work into him. I don't want the white to be as thick as the green. Now, these small details are unlikely to matter in the final version, but they're kind of important to get right at the beginning. Okay. So, then we grab all 3 of these, and is that the sublayer? Too used to using Photoshop now, so we need a new layer to put all 3 of those in. Okay, so now we can grab all of those all at once and do what we need. Okay. So from here, we should probably decide whether or not we want an outline for this. 'Cause outlines are usually pretty effective. So I'm not sure if we can... I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say how. Oh, I know exactly how. So we grab this one and give that one the border. But the other ones are on top. So, not that one. So, copy, paste, no foreground, border. Really? You're not? Need to remember to paste in place. Now the question is, does a nice bold black outline hinder us on a black background? Because it can't hinder us on the black background. Does it help us on a white background? It might help on a white background. Yeah, I like the nice bold black, but we need to remember that it's going to be like that big. So we definitely need to make everything bigger and bolder. Everything. Because you cannot see any of what's going on when it's even that big. So grab this, pull it way down. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna have to modify the whiskers too, I think, because we've lost the circularity. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5's probably good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get it back into the space. The counting, I'm tapping the arrow keys so I know how many nudges I give it, such that I can do the same on the other sides and do at least somewhat proportional things between the bottom and the sides. Okay, that is a lot better. That's a lot better. So we grab this one and delete it. We copy and then paste in place. That. I think it did it properly. It did. Okay, so 8, point here should be about 2 point in the final. I'm going to give it a little more. We'll see. Well, we don't know what to call it yet because we don't know what it's expressing just yet. Because we're planning on giving this a face, and once it has a face, maybe we'll know what it's saying, and then we can actually give it a name. Hey there, Pie Guy! How's it going? So, one of the ones that you had posted in Discord had big old perfectly round eyes. So we're going to try one of those. We're going to go with no border, solid black. And then add a couple of circles for the reflection. Excuse me? I'd very much like to draw a circle. That was weird. Rather square melon? I mean, it's a slice of melon. I am streaming on Twitch at this very second. Yeah, so this part is a little weird. And yes, I stream on Mixer as well. Thanks, Pie Guy. So let me grab a reference real quick. Let's see. Can I... I don't even remember what scenes I had for being able to show some of this stuff. Okay. Oh, dear. Goodbye, light chat. Go away. Okay. There we go. So this is kind of what I was looking for. Like, I didn't want the transverse cut because who eats a melon like this? But I liked the look of the rind like this. So I might need more of the white part. But I like this cut for a character because we might be able to use the seeds as freckles and something along those lines. Now, we haven't worked with any of the colors yet. We just grabbed some colors and... yeah, we just grabbed a couple of colors and threw them in and hoped for the best. Okay, let's make ourselves a new layer, put the eye pieces in there. Your last comment didn't show. It might have been because I was messing around with the scene. Oh, they're getting automatically moderated. And I can never guarantee whether or not I'll be able to actually work on anything at any given time. So, Pie Guy, were you thinking that the shape is problematic or the color for the rind? Also, keep in mind, we need to be able to see it right about here. Why is my mouse acting up? Mouse, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Mouse has returned to being functional. Also, why is my color palette all the way out there? Yes, they are not, in fact, a circular arc. I thought I added some character, but it might not. Okay, now the trouble we're gonna have is that with completely black eyes, in dark mode, you're not really gonna see the outward protrusions unless we add a white border behind them, I think. So we're going to need a copy of this on a new layer behind the melon. No, not in the melon, behind the melon. Yeah, but adding a white border around the black border, I don't know. I don't want it inside the body. Or inside layer 2. There we go. Okay, so let's grab this. Well, it's a fun time when I've got the time, and I was kind of looking for something to do with my stream. Why is it invisible? Because it's below the other thing? No. Wait, Excuse me? I thought the stroke was supposed to go outside. Oh, you can change it. Oops. Brilliant. Wow. Yeah, I don't really like that. Let's instead give him not green border. Green eyes. Green eyes? I don't like that either. I don't really like how that looks. Well, the trouble with making this white and that black is it goes against how it's supposed to work. Like, this is showing them as being reflective, and it'll make it more adorable. However, if we make them white with black, then they'll be googly eyes. Which I suppose we can try. But then we're going to run into the same problem where in light mode, you won't be able to see the edges. Bye guy, could you... is there any chance you have those numbers for Twitch? Because that's almost definitely what this is for. So we can get rid of the small ellipses. And yeah, people are normally in dark mode, but as an artist, I want to be able to facilitate the weirdos that are in light mode. But yeah, so they look like googly eyes. You can't really... Like, they don't look quite as good. But also, you'd probably have them looking some direction or other. This also gives the impression that he's kind of a frog. Like, he kind of looks like a frog to me now. Like a weird melon frog. Whereas with the black, with the white specular highlights, they look more like bug eyes. But I think pure black on... let's see. So Discord is 3.3, which is brighter. So we'll probably end up going with the YouTube... what just got... Nothing did. Let's grab this. Let's check the color number. So that's 3s. No, that's not the 2 2s I want. So that's YouTube dark mode. Pure black does show up pretty well. That's really dark. OFO E11. Yeah, Twitch's dark mode is a little bit darker, but it's okay. Well, let's leave that for now. Zoom out a little bit, see how he's looking. Okay. So now we need to make an expression. And so we're going to lock everything. Let's not individually lock the insides. Let's close those down and lock them. Okay. Now, well, Rage, we're going to have to change the eyes. So for now, I was thinking more along the lines of Joy or PogChamp or Hello sort of thing, because right now the eyes are relatively neutral and friendly. For Rage, we would need to change them. So we'll leave them how they are for now. We can try Rage in a second. But I was thinking like a big old toothy grin, which will be super creepy on a melon, and I love it. Because simple PogChamp, we could probably get away with something along the lines of True Black outside. Let's make it I'm not entirely certain what his inside should look like. It's not quite getting it across. We'll think about that for a second. We're not going to get enough details for the teeth, are we? Oh, I really do not appreciate that layer color choice. Please give me literally anything else. There we go. How does he do which one? The one that's kind of scared. So let's try to do something similar.
It's nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside. Grab a book and get some air. So what are you
Okay, so next we're gonna try a typical anime manga trick.
There's chores to do, there's leaves to rake. Strum the old banjo. You can practice your
Indie hop,
and maybe later sing with your
barber shop.
Why
I'll take a quick break, then come back for more. Or then come back for more. Or please come back for more. Nope, wrong type of arrow. Copy, paste, object, transform, reflect. That way. Excuse me? There we go. Okay, so we probably need to bring him just like one more. Hey there, it's your boy on it. I'm just doing this for this stream because someone asked. I'm usually not an artist. I'm a programmer and I play video games on the internet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so I only really have time to do this when I'm streaming and I feel like doing art. And that's every now and then. Let's rotate that a little bit. So it looks okay, but it's still missing something. How long am I going to stream for? I'm going to stream this until 8:30, which is my normal stream time, and I might do a little bit of Twitch things after that. Okay, so let's take this smile and shrink it a little bit. Oop, wait a minute. We locked the inside smile. Let's unlock that. Okay, let's shrink this one just a tiny bit. Increase the size of this one just a bit. Oops. Yeah, let's undo all of that because I did not select things properly. Okay, so. Boom, big eye. That's too big. And then this one, a little bit smaller. Give a slight impression that he's not facing directly at you. Again, I need to stop selecting from the screen. There we go. Now he's got a lot more character. And then we add a couple of little seeds. That should not be on the smile layer. X. Okay, let's zoom in on this. Make it more seed shaped, even though this will not matter at all in the final product. Okay. And there we are. We have a watermelon who's kind of cheery about things. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so layer 8 was an idea that we scrapped. We get rid of that. Layer 2 is the background. We get rid of that. And so we do a thing that I should have done long before now. Is save. Save your work, kids. Yeah, just save the .ai file. I'm going to do that right now, actually, because I want to see how they look. Okay, let's see where I'm going to put this. Let's make ourselves a new folder called Melon. So let's take a quick peek. Oh man, it looks so good at 112. Okay. Unfortunately, 112 is only the size you ever see it on a television. Okay, so it's 112, 56, and 28. Still looks pretty decent at 56. I might increase the border a little bit for 56. And then we'll take a look at 28. Sorry you can't see this on your screen. I don't show my monitor, I just show Illustrator. He's not so great at 28. I'm not sure what to do about 28. But there you go. So yeah, he looks just fine at 112. He looks still perfectly fine at 56, but 28, he loses all of the detail. And so it's hard to tell what he is. Why don't they just use Power 2 resolutions? Well, at least each of the successive resolutions is, a power of 2 of relative to the other. So we just take the 112, cut it in half, cut it in half. So at least they did that. So I'm still not particularly happy with how it looks tiny scale. But we'll see what we can do about that for the next one. So, the big things that we're having trouble with in this one is that the small detail of the mouth, gone. These seeds don't really come across. And the specular stuff on the eyes kind of cancels out the black. Hey, you're welcome, Melon. I do what I can, and it's fun. I do like making art. I like doing this sort of stuff. Okay, so to make this better, we're probably going to start almost from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new layer and drop all of these into it. And then we're going to keep just this red. Really? You're going to paste it over there? No, I'm not going to make that one better. I'm going to make another one. Because I've still got an hour and 10 minutes. And so I'm not going to make it better. I'm going to make a better one. Okay, so we're going to need to scale this down a little bit to be able to have room for the rind, because we need to make the rind bigger. So we're going to copy, paste in place. This one will be white. Let's turn dark mode back on. So the white part should be bigger than the green part. Copy, paste in place. Excuse me, why did it make... Oh, it put it on top. Right. We'll make this one a nice, rich, dark green. Make it about that thick. I'll grab all three. We might actually want to narrow the angle a little bit, such that we can make him taller. It's going to be difficult, though. How do we... Oh, I think I know how that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to lock that for now. We're going to make it about that much. Okay, now there is a way using the Pathfinder tool. Okay, so you want the scared looking one? Window Pathfinder. Okay. Where is... Oh, it's all the way over there. Why is it on the left screen? Yeah, I saw. I asked, did you want a scared one like that? That's not what I want. In a cube shape. A cubular melon? Well, let's see what we can do. So let's get rid of this layer. I have no idea if it'll work. And so we'll try. Okay, and then we take this. Gonna do a quick search. Okay, create the object you want to use as the mask. Well, that seems easy enough. Clipping mask. Make. There we go. Okay, so now we can grab an eye. Apparently we need to make it visible to be able to grab it. Copy. New layer. Paste. No. Paste. No. Paste. There we go. Goodbye. Copy. New layer. Paste. Okay. Now, making something look scared is not particularly difficult. Because what it takes is just making a line right along here. But we need to learn from our mistakes. And make the specular portions a bit less obtrusive. Okay, so now we take our circle, we add a couple of points. Might be too subtle. Definitely too subtle. So we're going to grab a couple of extra points on both of these guys.
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring 'em to the king. If you haven't finished your class, haven't worked assiduously, no, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. I'm Mr. King Dice. He just what I say. The devil has his price.
Okay.
And I'll make sure you pay. Don't have time to mess around, and I hope you
And then we just need to
read those contracts pronto. Don't
make ourselves a scared looking smile.
mess with King's eyes. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King's eyes. Don't mess with me.
Is that one in the middle? I think that one's the middle. Okay, so let's alter the contour a little. How good is my PC streaming on 2 platforms? Well, I'm only really streaming to 2 places. Like, I'm streaming to Mixer and I'm streaming to Restreamio. But that is still 2 OBSs open. And more often, the difficulty isn't in how good is my PC so much as how good is my internet. And the answer to that is not particularly great. And so I can't have optimal bitrate for streaming certain types of games. But that's all right. I don't play first-person shooters, and so I don't need spectacular bitrate. And as many retro games as I play, you don't need a whole lot of bitrate for those. There we go. That's good. I've got cable internet, but the up speed is nowhere near where I would want it to be. I have, but it's not my kind of game. Hello! My wife is home.
I just had my first student call me Kumu. I feel like I have reached a new high.
Kumu!
Now I need food.
Yes, eat. Food is good for you. And for those of you in the audience, a Kumu is someone who teaches you hula. Yeah, PUBG, Fortnite, all of those, they're not really my bag. There we go. Okay. Ooh, don't do that. Okay, so now in here, we're gonna make ourselves a new path. Sonic! Life tips from Light. Food is good for you. Yeah, I mean, think of the one you haven't eaten in a while. Okay, we're gonna make this guy's teeth a whole lot more jagged. At least on that side. Okay, we need to rotate this a bit. Too far. And we need to make it thicker because it did not show up very well in the other version.
is adorable. Worship.
This watermelon is adorable.
We're not like, we're not forcing this watermelon to fit any gender. It doesn't want to. This watermelon is adorable.
Okay, so let's grab everything. Why? Oh, I locked it. Right. Yeah, it's still not really gonna cut it. Like, how did they make everything punch so well that small? Basic! Didn't realize they had Yoa Jam on here? Yeah, this is gonna look so good. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be good. It's not exactly what we were started out for. It's been so long since you watched one of these. Okay, so let's take these, make them a little bigger. Looks scared as heck. He's supposed to, so that's good. Okay, so let's move that terrified grin down a little bit. And then make both eyes bigger. Getting closer. $20, eh? See, you can tell the facial expression still kind of looks like the Italian flag. Yeah, I can see that as well. Okay, so it's fine. It is kind of hard to tell that it's a watermelon in this particular view. The other one was significantly clearer. Like this one, clearly a melon. But Melon wants a close-up of the face, so here we are. Now, most likely, it'll be easier to tell with other emotes alongside of it. Also, can we change the stroke for just 1 point? No. So we need to take this, and hopefully this will work. Copy it and paste it in place. It was close. Okay. Can't do an inside stroke because it's not... It's not complete. You do an outside or a midline stroke. Archiac Suite by Wynton Marsalis. I don't think I do. In general, how important do I think percussion is in jazz? It varies from chart to chart, because there are some charts that are amazing without any percussion at all. I will not be rich making this art. No, siree, bub. I know way better artists than me. They also charge a lot more than I do. And both of them undercharge by a lot. Don't have a bassist or a drummer. 4 horns and a piano. If the pianist is really good, that's all you need. And if the music is arranged for it, well, you don't necessarily need it. But normal combo stuff really does hinge around a good rhythm section. And so if you don't have a bass or a drum, you're going to need a really good piano. I think we need something on the rind. It's just too clean. But then again, at that scale... Okay, what scale do we work at again? That scale? It's pretty much that scale. That's a shame when people like are unwilling to play in groups that are quote unquote beneath them. Okay, I think that's about as much as we're getting out of this guy. So let's save. We need to turn off the background layer. And if I were better at this, I would know how to export all different sizes all at once. And I think I might have found it. Okay, so we go to our folder. Okay. Scale. It's 2. Wait, no. It's 112. $56 and 28. And go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Put each one in its own folder. Yeah, this one definitely turned out better. That one's a lot easier to read at scale. I only started playing about a month ago. Yeah, they might not necessarily be ready for a jazz situation. But then again, jazz is a really friendly art form. Okay. So we will group all of this together into fear. And we got time. Let's try to make another one. So we're going to take this, copy, new layer, paste in place. Add the other two. Playing 6 or 9 months. Only. Well, there's a lot of transferable skills there, though. Oh, we've got a lot of invisible ones here. Let's get rid of those. Bonk. Sub badge. Sub badges are tough. Those are small. Like, sub badge, you're probably better off without having the face on it and just making it just a straight up melon. Let me check on the size for that. Twitch sub badge size. 18 by 18. That is tiny. Yeah, we might be better off designing that one in Photoshop, because 18 by 18? Yeah, I think we might be better off heading over to Photoshop for that one. Well, I don't know, because we still want to scale it down from 72, not up from 18. There's no way the one they show is 72. Like, you might only upload the 72. But the one that they actually show in chat, that's 18. It's smaller than your standard emote. I'm not even affiliate, so there's nobody with any badges in my chat, but if you go to anybody who actually has one, those things are tiny. Let me see if I've got anybody that I can check real quick. Yeah, 18 by 18. Phew. I mean, these things need to be just pure. We'll see what we can do. But it's kind of tough to make a melon look bronze. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay. Photoshop is giving me all sorts of weird issues. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so where's my OBS? Give me your OBS. Okay, so this is not necessarily ideal. No, that watermelon will look terrible 18 by 18. Let me see if I can show that. Where's my... Oh, okay, it was just a little slow. Okay, maybe it's not terrible, but you can't tell it's a melon. I mean, if you're okay with this, I can probably do the color adjustments to make it bronze-ish and silver-ish. Because basically we're just going to replace the red, or we'll add a color layer over it. Let's see. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's 1 a.m. for you. Okie dokes. Yeah, this is probably not what we want. Let's grab a... Okay, so this is one of those times where I'm going to have to look at my stream instead of at my tablet, because my tablet's color range is very different from reality. Okay, so then we'll make this about 50%. And then desaturate this. Hey there, Stone Feature, how's it going? Yeah, this is not doing quite what I want. Because what I really want is to multiply these two together. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now let's... okay, so... Okay, let's try this again. Trouble is... it's already hard enough to see. Oops, wrong layer. Okay, so now we actually need to look up what bronze actually looks like. According to the internet, it looks a little more like that. So what do you think? Which corner should the highlight be in? I kind of like the highlight in the bottom left, but it just doesn't seem natural. It feels like the light should be coming from from above, not from below. Hmm. Oh. We have to erase both. Oh, or at the very least the top. There we go. There we go. Now it's got the slightly transparent undercarriage. Okay, let's save it. The trouble is that it's just 18. So if you scale it up in anything, it'll be really pixelated, but that might be good. Okay, so there's that. And then we hit save. And then we go in here. Probably not going to go with the internet recommended silver, because the internet recommended silver is pretty much just that. And that's too cold for me. Okay, adjustments. Yeah, we're just gonna do a quick little hue swap and make it cold. And then drop the saturation a bit. Increase the lightness. Okay. And then we set it to multiply. That's a little blue still. Because we want it just a little bit blue. Okay. Saving. And then come back in here. We start from this one again. Do another hue push, this time just a little bit to the right. It's a nice gold color. And we've got the gold. It's good enough, I think. Okay, there you are. Quick bronze, silver, and gold. Don't ask for platinum because I don't know how. I really don't know how to make a significant difference between silver and platinum. And as decent as these turned out, I'm not even certain I would keep them if I had made them for myself. Like, they were good studies, and I do think the fear turned out better than the smile. Well, I mean, we can see what we can do about the sizes. Okay, so it's 1836 and 72, yeah? Because we can use the smoother if we want it smooth. Keep details, or nearest neighbor for... So do you want it pixelated, or do you want it... Do you want it smooth and potentially fuzzy, or do you want it pixelated? Oh, that one's actually kind of decent. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, gold exported. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Bronze exported. Silver exported. Now we make them even bigger. Yeah, it's definitely faster for me to do it than for you, so... Silver 72. Gold 72. Bronze 72. Okay. And I'll grab them from here.
That's all there is. There isn't anymore.
Or is
Is
there?
there?
What just happened? There we go. And then we come in here. And we drop them. Bam! I'm glad you like them. I like them full size. They're just not up to my standards as emotes. But I've got very high standards. I'm a perfectionist with a lot of things. And so I would just keep fiddling with these forever and still probably not be super pleased. But that was true of all of my emotes, where like the duck, I spent probably an entire stream on just the duck. The other ones, I did some warm-ups previous to that and then fiddled around with them for a while. I don't like how the door blindness turned out. I'm vaguely okay with the Murph. The duck was really good. The chicken's kind of okay. The snake doesn't quite express what I mean. And that's full size with in Discord where it has the tiny little reactions. They just don't. They just don't work. Like real high quality emotes even work at that size. But to be fair, we should aim for the true use case. Like it's going to be in Twitch, and Twitch doesn't need to be super duper ultra tiny. Well, that's how these things go. Sometimes they're exactly what you want. Sometimes it's like, I can kind of see it. Oh, you can have SVG's Discord emotes? Oh, that's a game changer. Oh, I didn't even know. Those are so cool. That, like, SVGs, they're just... Well, I suppose since, yeah, Discord it's a Node app, so it's just a web page. And so, yeah, rendering a tiny SVG is probably no trouble for it. Man, that'd be good. How did I get good at emotes? I think most of it for me has been not just looking at other people's emotes, but also consuming a lot of visual stuff and looking at it and be like, what is it about this that actually looks good? And so, like, what I did with the teeth, let me pop us back into Illustrator. So what I did with the teeth here, that's not my own creation. That is not something that I came up with. That is a thing that I learned from manga. Manga, however you want to say it. But that sort of partial implication of teeth for the sake of having more white, I learned from manga. There's various characters who have giant toothy grins that, oddly enough, don't have a whole lot of teeth in them. And so you give the impression that you want without doing exactly what you want. Along the way, I found that if you have things that are perfectly symmetrical, it pleases certain people, but it often feels stale and flat. And so just getting a tiny little turn can take something from flat and stale to kind of dynamic looking. But you do need to be careful because at a certain point, it isn't dynamic, it's wrong. And so you just try. But my advice for getting better at anything is fail soon and fail often. That the more you do wrong and the more you recognize you have done wrong, the more you eliminate from your pattern of doing things wrong. That's probably the same for Fortnite. Honestly. The more you play, the more you fail, the more you learn how to not do that anymore. So you might not necessarily be learning the best ways, but it gets ingrained in you. Don't do that anymore. But yeah, have a good one. Good night, everybody over across the pond. It's late over there. Y'all should be getting to bed. I, on the other hand, kind of feel like singing. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, go get a drink of water. And then we will be back on Twitch only. So anyone that wants to stick around and hear a little bit of singing, we will be on Twitch only. If you're on my website, you can switch it to the Twitch source. Yeah. Good night, Pie Guy. Good night, Melon. Thanks for being here, hanging out. Oh, nearly 1:30. Yeah. But the stream will be down for a couple of minutes while I get a drink of water. Then we'll be back on only Twitch. Be right back.